Hello, how are you? It is Monday. Um, didn't get a whole lot of productive things done this weekend, I'll say, in terms of like career and contacting people about stuff. Um, but Saturday was very nice. I had a very nice day with my husband. We went and checked out the Pearson's Lodge Battery, had lunch, and then we went to our local that we haven't been to in a while. And think I maybe had a little bit too much to drink, and I was so lazy Sunday and just really got nothing done. I think it was raining, it was pouring rain all day, windy, and we just like stayed in all day, pretty much watching TV and not accomplishing a whole lot other than I made us lunch and dinner. So I don't even think we went to the shop for anything. Like it was just very. Anyhow, so Saturday I did manage to still do my like making the bed, walking up and down the flights of stairs, my little morning routine. Saturday was all good, but then Sunday was just a complete wash. Nothing productive, just completely vegging and melting into the sofa. And so yes, now we're trying to get back into it. Now it's Monday, we're starting again. Yes, I really didn't feel like doing anything today, but I did manage to do the flights of stairs this morning, made the bed, cleaned the dishes. So now I've kind of done my little morning routine. Went out, our washing machine broke, and so I met my husband in town. We got a new one, or he bought one. I was just there for some reason. And then we had lunch. That was nice. I also went to Marks and Spencer's and got this um, throw pillow for like £2, which was quite good because I think it was like £20 original price, and a pair of shoes. So there you go, retail therapy. Um, yeah, so this week there are some good things that should be happening. I have a friend from the yachting industry that I worked with in Palma last summer, 2 summers ago. Um, Whatever, 2024. And he and his boat are arriving from the Caribbean, I think, in a few days here. Possibly in Gibraltar. I'm not sure if they'll be in La Linea or on the Spanish side or whatever, but so I might be able to catch up with him, so that should be exciting. Um, and yeah, I guess the theme of this video is just getting back after setbacks or going back into improvement mode even after a day of not doing my supposed consistency of trying to get like positive mindset, exercise, routine, all the stuff that I'm trying to get incorporated into my life here. So yeah, Saturday I did mostly fine, and then again Sunday yesterday, not so much, and nothing really productive that day. But yes, this morning getting back into it. So even though we've maybe been falling down in a way, metaphorically, we're getting back up, getting back on the horse. We're starting again. We're gonna keep trying, even though so far not like a huge amount of results. And I have actually got back into applying to jobs on boats. So, yes, the doing the same exact thing over and over, expecting a different result. Is it madness? It's either that or do nothing, right? So we're doing our best here. Have some possible things, other things this week. There is a cafe in town which is looking for some help a little bit. So I might look into something about that. I've already contacted them, been in contact with them, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm also starting to look into booking accommodations for our upcoming trip to the Azores. So we've booked the flights, or my husband has, because he's the one that got the wedding money. So I can only suggest what I think and not actually do any of the actual bookings. So I'm going to start looking up accommodation things, sending him the links to the dates that we're looking at, because we're going to stay mainly on the main island, San Miguel, and then on the second largest island, and then a few days also in Lisbon. So I'm going to start looking into that. Yes, applying to new jobs, looking forward to new possible things. The reality is, the job that I was trying to get last summer, who still want to hire me, most likely all the immigration stuff is not going to be completed in time for me to work this summer here, because that's how the civil service functions here, which is that it doesn't really. So the reality is, I will most likely not really have any real work this summer. So we're gonna have to either just not be working, or I'm gonna have to leave and either go back to Canada or maybe find a job on a boat, which would be ideal. Almost finished with my application information stuff for the Teaching English Online website. I just need to do a video. So after this video, I'm going to complete that. I think that's the last thing that I needed for that. I had to track down my teaching certificate and some stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure I've got everything else. So yes, I'm going to make a quick video. And hopefully I can start working online, teaching some English for a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. So that could be a good possibility for working from home. And that's it. We're just going to go into the 8 things to tell yourself in the morning, even though it is fully 3:30 in the afternoon at this point. But better late than never. We're just going to go with it. Today is going to be a great day. Something cool is going to happen to me today. No matter what happens today, I can handle it. An exciting new chapter of my life begins today. I need to give myself more credit for how hard I'm trying. I'm allowed to be a work in progress. If I keep showing up, life will reward me. And finally, number 8, I have an important contribution to make to the world. So, on that note, I have also started contacting the Gibraltar Street Cat Society, and I'm going to try and start volunteering with them as a sort of another thing that I can do to get me out of the house and get me doing something that's helpful to the world. Gardening has been great, but because of the weather, a lot of the days have been canceled. So yeah, I'm just trying to look for some things that I can do which will be irregardless of weather. So sailing and gardening. Unfortunately, a lot of things have been canceled recently. I was supposed to be sailing this weekend, but it was very windy and rainy and squally, so not safe for recreational small boat dinghy racing. But yeah, that's it. Those are the 8 things. I am getting back into it. It's Monday, people. It's happening. Tomorrow, the washing machine is getting put in. I'm going to be volunteering at the Botanical Garden Library in the afternoon. And is there something else I was going to do tomorrow? I can't remember. We'll see. Anyway, hopefully tonight I'll get some of the research on the Azores trip accommodation done, and then right after this I'm going to finish my video so that hopefully I can start working online a little bit. I'll keep you obviously updated how that goes. But anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will catch you next time. Peace.